was about to hop on these here with man, but I know what she went. Okay, man.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It was a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. You look at this Packers defense. Now they come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? This defense for the Packers, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line. Gibbs straight ahead. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
You want to do cuz? You want to help me do the setup?
No, come on. First down with Hurts.
Which one you want to do? The Kyle John or the Casino John?
Hurts sets up to throw it.
You know the Kyle's quicker
than the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple
there
on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Puka Nacua, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
You in the invite only session?
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
No, that's fine.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. Well, how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. Inside the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Santos now to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
I'm in the scrub right
So they'll get
now.
another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee, as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he works it across the 25.
Oh my God, Brees!
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Man, Luther in his
1st and 10, it's Hall. Takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Snipe, I'm asking them Baltimore niggas for invite fees. I'm a screenshot so you can see the teams is open. Not screenshot, but you know.
Is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now they'll look to Willis to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Willis. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Do you have to bring something back or no?
The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Lions will take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Oh, shit. No, 3 or some shit? Or is it the D-pad? No, L1.
And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Gibbs will try and pick it up. Oh, what a move. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But first down, Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. Puka Nakua with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead.
Yeah.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Okay, great.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores.
Damn.
And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense
I went downstairs, went to a room, they
fucked
me up. Damn, this
going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Willis. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
2nd down, here's Hurts. Caught by Allen, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Out of here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And the Lions are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Oh. Found it.
Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them, so I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
You know what it is. Take it to the house.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Dragon 60.
Evans comes in motion right.
Is that a dolphin squeaking right there?
Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
That was a girl screaming. I'm like, how the fuck is she out here?
So far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go.
Here's Hall again. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and 8. Here's Willis. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Now they'll audible to something else. Third down, it's Willis. He's going to try and go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Willis. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Right back to the air with Willis. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harrison. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. They'll look to throw again. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
With the score, Lions 35, Packers nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down.
Ready. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Good.
On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now they'll change things up. Willis will look to throw on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
So fucking God, Luther.
Jalen Hyatt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to at least get one score back. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Back out is Shudak here as he'll send this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Hurts looking to change the play. From midfield now on second down. Hurts. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete here.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Kayvon Thibodeaux, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Santos' kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go now.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about it.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. He's on his way.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich thrown against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
They go play action with Hurts. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Hey, Silver. 63. Now let's get it.
On 2nd and 10. Hurts wide open. It's Allen complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They'll look to throw here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Lions take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Santos with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Give to Hall running right. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Straight ahead is Hall. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 120 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Hall again on 2nd down. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Willis on 3rd and 1. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Arnold Ebiketie able to record his 5th sack of the season.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Willis got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Lions will take over. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Here's Hurts to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
That ball caught by Harrison. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Puka Nacua A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Willis now off of play action. And my goodness, another interception. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd down, here's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
65, Cat, 65. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
Willis looking to throw it. Nico Collins. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Willis saw the option to the right. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Come on, come on. Hey. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Hall on a give up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well,
Looks like they'll move things around here.
Cougar 19.
Second down, here's Willis. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
One final try for Willis. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And it's good, but it's also of little consequences. This game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still.
Positivity. I like that. That part is good.
GG, my boy.
I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way